Okay, so I just made a trade off Kijiji. Got this old pressure washer here. It's according to the engine code of 94. Don't mind the grinding in the background. I'm sure that the gas tank's going to be full of water because it's missing the top of the gas cap here. That's the least of my worries right now. You can see oil all over underneath it. It seems to be actually in a fairly decent shape. You can see oil all the way down onto the pump here. So, sticks everywhere inside it. It has been sitting for 5 years, the guy said, so he hasn't used it in 5 years. He ended up just going out and buying an electric pressure washer, so he had no use for this. Everything so far seems to be not too bad. I'm going to pull it apart, take a look at why he couldn't get it running. I already know one thing. It either has a stuck valve or something, because there's like zero compression there. So this could be a stuck valve, could be lots of different things. This probably says out of service, or used to say. So oil change. So chances are, if it has a tag on it like that, it's probably used in a commercial environment. It's kind of hard to say. It seems to be actually a pretty heavy duty model. I have seen these pumps before. I'll have to pop that off after, see if there's any oil in it. Anyway, I'm going to make some more videos on this sooner or later, but for now it's just going to go into storage. I am going to spark up my other pressure washer and give it a wash. Well, it actually has oil in it, so it's not just low on oil, because I know a lot of these have low oil shutdown on them, or at least a low oil light on it. The good thing is I got four spare 5-horse engines, all around the same year, same style. So yeah, this one here is a 5 horsepower. It's a 1994. It does not have the oil shutdown or low oil shutdown light, or just low oil light on it. So yeah, it actually doesn't seem to be that bad a shape. It actually has air-filled tires that are flat, but you know, who needs to put air in those? See how rusty the tank is. Oh, it actually has a splash filter. That's to stop it from splashing. And yeah, there's lots of rust inside that tank. So, but that's no big deal, because I got, no doubt, 10 spare fuel tanks. Most of them are the older style, but I'm sure of it, I can make them work on this one. I'm actually just charging up the battery on this. It's at 12.9. Oh, it's charging up to start. One of my leads just fell off there, so it's not... Oh. Nope, I just moved it. Anyway, before it was having problems charging because the lights were filled with water, and I guess killed the battery. So I just cut the wires on the lights for now. Not too big of a deal. So that's been on charger now for about an hour. I'm going to let it go a little bit longer. Pulled off the regulator wires here. Kind of checked the wires in here. I'm going to give that all a little bit of a cleaning. Put it back together. Yeah, my wires are on there. Let's see how much power is actually in the battery. 12.6. And it goes up to 12.8 with the charger on it, so it's pretty much fully charged. It is fully charged. It's a 6 amp charger, nothing fancy. So anyway, thought I'd kind of throw this video up about that. We're going to be actually moving a motorhome also out to the country sooner or later. Got one more window to patch on it, nothing too major. So yeah, there's a little bit of a boring update video, so probably next week I'll start tearing that thing apart, see what I can do with it. Sweet. And for anyone that's new to my channel, here's the other 5-horse that I have here, which is an IC, industrial commercial engine. So chances are I'll be installing that engine on it. Might pull it apart, take a look at it first. Oh, I thought there's a big ass spider walking up me. Just a spider web, so that means there's a big ass spider around here somewhere. Here's the 2-horse I rebuilt. There's an old style 10-horse with a gear reduction on it, 16 horsepower cast iron. And Dale, if you're watching this, that's the weed whacker I'm talking about. See, it has the It doesn't have it has a geared shaft, a couple 400EX fenders, and that white engine in the very corner there is another 5-horse. So iron horse, 2-horse, Kohler. So anyway, so I'll probably be using that on that. So, and of course, there's my old pressure washer. You can see there's quite a difference in size. So my old one, I just pulled the hose off. I'm going to be throwing that in storage now for the winter. I was going to give that a quick wash, the new one, but I'll just bring it to a car wash. You know, whatever. So a car wash has soap. I'm out of soap. So anyway, time to clear some room in here because we're kind of already starting to pack away stuff for the winter. Sweet. Now that I moved out the of course, now that I moved out the wheelbarrow, there's an old 4-horse pump, power light, saw. There's the Clinton Panther engine, so it's the 490, I believe it's the model number if I remember right. Anyway, so I'm going to shoehorn some of this stuff in here for the winter. Good enough. Just leave it there for the winter. During the winter, I might actually rebuild that 5-horse. So it does run. It does run pretty good. Diaphragm in the carb's a bit weak. But just for the hell of it, I might bring it inside, pull off the head, take a look at the cylinder walls. Doesn't smoke whatsoever. Runs, and man, is it super quiet with that exhaust. Super quiet. Got a video about that. I garbage picked that from the dump. So back in my videos, you could see it. So anyway, that one's just going to sit outside. I'm not going to bring that back in yet. So bring in my hose. And other than that, yeah, nothing really going on right now besides doing the spindle on the truck and building workbenches in the garage. So maybe put a quick glimpse of that on another video. Well, it was just a dirty connection. You can see there I'm charging again. I got the battery booster off. I took the voltage regulator, took that clip off, checked it, wiggled the wires. Anyway, I'm going to let it run for a while. I think I do feel, yeah, no, it's pretty much cold still, the voltage regulator, so I'll have to let it go for a bit longer and see. Of course, I got the proper voltage, so if it doesn't charge now, I know the battery's shot. Well, seeing got the spindle off and ended up being the wrong one, my dad's going to see if the motorhome will start. Yeah, if it does, it does. Go in. Pomper. That's not bad. Yeah, you could drive it. Blame it on Part Source tomorrow for selling you the wrong part. Say because of them you had to take this thing out of a field and go drive it. They'd laugh if they seen you drive up in this. Well, you got to do an oil change and, like, you know, I bought that dust from the window or the heaters. 4.73 liters. It was like,
oh, I got to get all the boards off the roof and everything.
Yeah, you got those boards up there, yeah. So the redneck roof repairs don't look the best. Still got that window to change. It's all patched up.
Oh, that's what I'm continuing on to be able to get that thing.
Well, we could, like I said, tonight I'm here. Tomorrow I'm in the bush. So if he's off work tomorrow, you could get him to drive you around too. Make an excuse. Yeah, it's actually running pretty decent right now. Seeing we haven't used it since I guess my last video that we drove it. So have to get it ready for hunting season anyway. So redneck blinds there. Some boards up on the roof. That's from patching it. That's kind of cool. And I gotta clean out the back of my truck. It's pretty dirty. But at least this thing started up. That's pretty good. I guess I can end this for now. Might as well see if I can spark this thing up. Hasn't been running since, I guess when I turned it around on my last video. So that was, I guess, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. 3 weeks ago. Still trying to get rid of that thing. And that thing. That wasn't that bad, eh? A little bit of smoke. Take off the choke. I'm actually surprised. Charging. I might as well let it run for a bit. A little bit of bearing noise when I pull out the clutch, but I'm sure that's normal. I'm only going to let it run for a little bit. It's nice to know that it starts up easy enough after sitting that long. Maybe I should put the battery charger on it instead of running it. I'm sure it's fine. You see the dash is a bit loose. All the cracks in it there. I'll have to try to find myself a better one. That was nice and low. That's our bonus, of course. All the tires are still full of air. No, this one's a little bit lower. That was a pretty decent sound to it. Hot. Hot. Both cylinders are firing nice. That's a good thing. Anyway, that's the end of this. And I also got myself a new camera. So it's just a cheapie, nothing too fancy. So they had it for $398, then $348, and I got them to price match another place that had it for $249. And they did it, so I'm not sure if I got a good deal or if that's just they were charging way too much in the first place. I know it's like a 3-4-year-old model, but whatever. Something better than nothing. So I also picked up myself a set of 27-inch BenQ monitors, so that's pretty sweet. I got a set of 2 of them, so dual monitors on the server upstairs. So that's pretty sweet for now. So anyway, most likely I'm going quadding and shooting tomorrow, so I'll probably take this with me. Too bad I just got the standard battery that doesn't last very long, but hey, whatever. And of course, Princess Auto. Browse that in a few minutes. See if there's any other toys to spend some money on. Sweet. Well, we got somewhat of a workbench set up here. Yeah, I know, it's pitiful looking. Soon we'll be turning on the in-floor heating in that corner, so... Anyway, just thought I'd kind of show that. Ranger's all pulled apart. That's my dad's Ranger, not mine. New camera I picked up. Again, it's just a cheapie. So nothing too fancy. Just still kind of playing with it. So finally found my aluminum brazing rods that I was trying to find in maybe 20 episodes back, or videos back. So anyway, yeah, not much really changed. So besides getting more junk stacked up top there, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this.